we're live. It took some time. I'm sorry for the earthquake. I think we got everything in motion. And we are on. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another telecast of Saturday Night at the Ballpark. We are actually playing this Sunday night due to family obligations and business obligations as far as my pizza truck goes. So we've been very busy and could not put the games on, and I apologize for that. So from time to time, I'm going to try to do this on Saturday night, but if not, then I will try to post sometime during the week, mostly on a Sunday night, stuff like that. Anyway, looks like I'm cool right now as far as the big screen goes. Let's see. Actually, we got the Chicago White Sox of 1971. It will be Wilbur Wood, who was 22-13 that year with a 1.91 ERA. This is the under 200 ERA series, and he's going to be going up against Nolan Ryan of the 1981 Houston Astros. During that year of 81, we had a shortened season, and the millionaires and the trillionaires went at it again that season, and they postponed the season until they got their bullshit out of the way, and there was a quite, I think, almost 2-month delay. I forget exactly. I was working for the New York Daily News at the time, and I do remember working that night, and I was on the 4 to 12 shift, and we had the Bulldog run, and then we had the 1 star, what we call the edition. That's how we went by the editions: 1 star, 2 stars, so on and so forth, up to the 4 star, which will be Sports Final. And presses stopped, and the union and the owners went at it, and the baseball season suddenly stopped, and they went into this ridiculous divisional play, so on and so forth. I believe one team did get screwed by all of this. They did a first half playoff. Whoever won the division in the first half will play the winners of the second half, and I think the Cincinnati Reds got burnt during that year, and that wasn't right at all. But anyway, that's what I try to remember what happened in 1981. So anyway, we have the 71 Sox against the 81 Astros, and this is Sunday night at the ballpark for this edition. And hopefully we can get back to the Saturday night at the ballpark next week. Anyway, let's go over the lineups for tonight's game. And for the visiting Chicago White Sox, it's going to be, let me put the cards. Lee Richards leading off. He'll be at shortstop. Ed Stroud will be in right field. He'll bat second. Carlos May will be batting third. He'll be at first base. Rick Reichard will bat fourth. He'll be in left field. Bill Melton will be at third, batting fifth. Mike Andrews will bat sixth at second base. Ed Herman will bat seventh. He'll be behind the plate. Jay Johnstone will be the center fielder. And Wilbur Wood will be batting ninth. He is, alright, so you see I had the advance in 1981, didn't go on with super advance that season yet, as of yet. Hopefully they will get it out sometime in the future, but we will have no hold because Nolan Ryan obviously doesn't have that. We will play, I believe we will play the X chart on this. We'll see how this goes. because they do have the E rating. All pitches during the 1981 season were a rating of a 2E10, and we'll stick with that. We'll basically go with the Super Advance, whatever happens with that. And that's it for the Super Advance. All right, let's go with the Houston Astros, and they will have Rafael Landry will lead it off. He'll be at second base. Kiko Garcia, he'll be at shortstop and bat second. Cesar Cedeno will bat third. He'll be in center. Jose Cruz will bat fourth in left field. Art Howe will be at fifth, and he'll be at third base. And I had to make a Mike Ivie card. Now I should have wrote the name down, but the guy helped me out. I put it on Facebook, STRAT-O-MATIC, and man, what was his name? Bill. Trying to think what his name. Well, anyway, I'll get it. I'll post it. I'll put it in the description in the box. But he gave me a pick because I don't have the computer 81 season, so he did it for me, and he gave me all the stats, and I made the card for Mike Ivie. Mike Ivie will bat sixth, and he'll be at first base. Gary Woods will be batting seventh. He'll be in right field. Luis Pujols will be behind the plate. He'll catch, and Nolan Ryan will bat ninth, and has a 3R. He's using the batting card number 3. Wilbur Wood would be using number 1. And let's see how this matches up. I never did this before with Super Advance against, I guess, against Vance. Anyway, let's see what we have. Let's move the pens out of the way, and let me put it on the computer, on my computer. Let me see, we live here. YouTube TV, I don't want. Let's see. This way I can see if anybody's in the room, and he'll leave a chat. All right. I know it's late. It's almost 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And let's get underway here. So Nolan Ryan will be on the bump, and Lee Richards will lead it off here. Richard batted .231 with 2 homers and 17 RBIs, and we are ready to go. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay. Let's try to get the dice in the tower as quickly as possible. I know it's late. And here comes the first pitch by Ryan. And he drops a 5-10 on him from the right side, 5-10, and Ryan loses him. It's going to be a walk. And the White Sox have their first base runner. So that's a walk. And they got their first base runner. So he's a 15. Now, I don't think I could play because as of plus Ryan's a +1. Now, how did I get that when I want to see it on this card? Did I look that up? I cannot remember if I looked it up. And I'm trying to balance out the Super Advance against Advance. And Lee Richards at 15. And how do we get that again? Pujols is a -1. Hold on a second. Let me look at Pujols. Get back here, my man. Yeah, we got the Super Advances. Throw rating. Pass ball ratings we will not do tonight. Okay, that's what I had on my mind. Because there isn't any pass ball rating. So I'll come off the catches X card, X rating if there's a pass ball. Pujols T rating, his throw rating is a 1 to 3. And he's a -1. Don't know how I got Ryan's hold, but anyway, he has a hold of 1, so we'll just go with that. So we got the first baseman holding, and we have Ed Strout. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Stroud. He's a lefty, so the shortstop would be holding there. Okay, so let's get Lee Richards up again. He's a 15 on a +1, 16, -1 back to 15, plus the hold is 113. He needs a 2 through 8, but he has a backslash of 9 through 12. If he gets nailed, steal. So let's see how it works out here. And Lee Richards is on his way, and he gets a deuce on that, and he does get the jump. That's a 19, so we don't have that. So it is again 15, 16, back to 15, and -2 is at 13. So 1 to 13 he goes, and he's off, and he is thrown out. So Richard gets caught stealing, and that's going to be a 2-6, and that was a nice throw by the catcher, Pujols, and that's the first out of the inning. So Chicago try to get aggressive. Here comes Ed Stroud, left-handed batter, and the pitch by Ryan, and he goes 4-7 on him from the left side, and he draws another walk. So that's back-to-back walks by Ryan. And we have another base runner, and that's Stroud, and he is also a 15, 2 through 7, and then a 9, and then he has an 8, 10 to 12, automatically caught stealing. So it's a 13 again. Can Chicago be that stupid and try it? Yeah, I gotta be that aggressive. So here we go again. Let's see if he gets the jump. And it's an 8. So Stroud. He's on. So let's see. So he gets the 8, and he is automatically screwed. He gets caught, and another thrown out by Pujols. So this game starts off weird. That goes 2 to 6. Both base runners gets the walk, and then they get thrown out. So that ends that. 2 away, and here comes Richard. Wait a minute, made a mistake there. Bumped up Carlos May too quickly. Carlos May's batting third, 294, 7 homers, 70 RBIs. And here comes the pitch by Ryan, and he goes 1-5 on him from the right side, and that's going to be trouble. It's going to be a triple 1-2, double the rest of the way. It's a 3, and he's going to find the gap. And Carlos May goes in with a double. So it's a 2-out double. Imagine if they didn't steal those 2 bases. That would have been a Nolan Ryan disaster. So May is on second. He's a 16-11. They're going to hold him. Right side, second base will hold. And here comes Rick Reinhardt. And Rich came in at 19 homers, 62 RBIs. He batted .278. And Ryan drops a 1-3 on him, and that's going to be from the right side, and that's going to be an upward triangle. So that reading is a 1 to 6, or line out the rest of the way, and that looks like a number 6, and that's going to be base hit. But May will stop at third. And that's the second hit. So they got runners on the corners. Runners on the corners for the White Sox, and they didn't get themselves thrown out of this inning. And here comes Bill Melton. Bill Melton, the third baseman, he had 33 homers, 86 RBIs. He batted .269. And Melton stands in from the right side. Nolan Ryan looks in, gets the sign by Pujols. And that's a foul tip. Here comes Nolan Ryan's next pitch, and he drops a 4-7 on him from the right side. 4-7 from the right side. It's a split chance 1-4 single. The line out to second base the rest of the way into the 11, and he lines it right out to Landestroy at second base. And that's going to do it for the Chicago White Sox here. Well, they had the runners, they had the men on, they couldn't pull it through. We played a half inning here in Houston. It's the Chicago White Sox, nothing. Houston Astros coming back. Two left on. Cards are sticking like normal. Alright, these things are ridiculous. I shouldn't have done this. Alright, so for the Houston Astros, as Wilbur Wood is on the bump, you go to the batting order of Rafael Landestroy. We'll lead it off. And Landestroy batted .153, no homers, 4 RBIs. Wilbur Wood looks in, and he'll get the sign by Ed Herman. And he drops a 4-12 on him from the right side, and that's going to be an X play to first base. So Lee May is a 4-23. He has to clear on the range of 1 through 6 on the 20, and he does that, so that's not a problem. And now we got to add up his that's a 6, and he's going to clear that. And we got Landestroy's 1 to 16. He's going to need a little help from Wilbur Wood. He flips it to him, and he gets him on a 3-1. So that is the first out of the game, the inning. For the Astros. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kiko Garcia stand in. He is the shortstop. Kiko batted .272, no homers, 15 RBIs on the season. Wilbur Wood looks in, gets a sign from Herman, and drops a 5-6 on him from the right side, 5-6. And that's going to be a call, strike 3. Garcia gets called out on strikes, first strikeout of the ball game. And Wilbur Wood picks that one up. Here comes Cesar Cedeno. He is a right-handed batter. He's batting batted .271, 5 homers and 34 RBIs. Wilbur Wood with 2 down looks in, gets the sign by Ed Herman, and Wilbur drops a 1-4 on him from the left side, and that's high fly ball to center field. Johnstone's moving back towards his left, towards the warning track, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Houston Astros here in the first inning. We played one here at the Astrodome. It's the White Sox nothing, and the Houston Astros nothing. We'll be right back. Three up and 3 down. There we go. That'll be better. And we got the White Sox nothing. Astros nothing. I'm not going to do that. Alright. Back at the Astrodome, and the White Sox will have Mike Andrews leading it off. Mike Andrews batted .282, 12 homers, 47 RBIs. Ryan looks in and gets a sign by Pujols. drops a 4-7 on him from the right side. 4-7. That's going to be a split. 1-4 is a single. That's a 19, and that's going to be lined out to shortstop for the first out. One away. And here comes Ed Herman. He's a left-handed batter. Eddie batted .214 in the year of 1971. 11 homers, 35 RBIs. Nolan looks in. And he drops a 2-6 on him from the right side. 2-6 is a solid single to right field. And that's a base hit for Ed Herman. It's a one-out single. So we got a base runner. And Herman is at 220. Definitely going to hold him. Everybody gets held. And John Stone's the batter. He's a left-handed batter. And the shortstop is going to be covering. So here we go. Jay Johnstone, left-handed batter. Batted .260 in the year 1971. 16 homers, 40 RBIs. Ryan looks in and delivers, and he drops a 1-4 on him from the right side. Ground ball, third base, picked up by Howe. Over the second to Landstrom for 1. Over to Ivie, not in time, and that will be the second out. We'll go 5-4 here. Fielder's choice. Jace Johnstone's on, 2 down. So that takes care of that. And Johnstone is really a beast dealer. He's a 15, so we already did the calculation on that. 2 through 6, and then an 11, and with 2 outs and Wood up. I wouldn't advise a steal here right now, unless we want to go with that. All right, so we will hold him, and Wilbur Wood. I think he's a righty. Yep, he's a righty. Batting from the right side, so we're going to go swing back. We're going to pitch to him. Oh, Ryan looks in, gets a sign by Pujols, and he drops a 3-4 on him from the right side. 3-4, and he taps it right back to the mound. Ryan stabs at it, gets it, throws to first base, and that'll end the inning. And that'll do it for the White Sox here in the top second. No runs, 1 hit. They leave the man. We played 1.5 here in Houston. It's the White Sox nothing, Houston nothing. And we'll go to the bottom of the second in just a minute. 1 hit. All right, so it looks like that. One's here. Let's get that. All right, bottom second, and Jose Cruz will lead it off for the Houston Astros. And Wilbur Wood. 22-13 with 1.9. Cruz 267, foul tip, and then a play. Cruz 267, 13 homers, 55 RBIs. And Wilbur drops a 2-5 on him from the left side. That's tapped out to nothing at third base. Gloves it, flies across the diamond, and that is 1 away. 1 down. And Artie Howe will step into the batter's box. He's a right-hander. Art batted .296, 3 homers, 36 RBIs. Wilbur drops a 3-9 on him from the left side. And he's going to draw a walk. So the Astros have the first base runner of the night. Artie's going to be see, that is the problem here. Let me see what we got. Herman, +3. He's a day, 3-2, E15, 3. Let's see. D Steeler. Okay, we'll do this. D Steeler. No, we can't do it that way. Alright, so we got to play it on their steel. We have to play it. Catcher. He's a 3. So I got to get the chart out. Is it here? Yeah, it's right here. Alright. So the catcher's a 3, so he's a -2. Based on the steal, deductions from each run is safe range on the steal section. Basic. Oh, okay. Run a steal, so he's a D, he's a -4. -4. I knew I was going to run into the problem here with this. So D. Alright, so deduction catcher is. I gotta get this dumb chart out. Alright, so he's a D, that makes him 1 to 9. 1 to 9. Alright, he's not going to steal anyway, so Mike Ivie is going to step to the plate. Mike Ivie batted .254, no homers, 9 RBIs. Right-hand batter, Wilbur Wood looks in, gets the sign by Ed Herman. And he drops a 3-8 on him from the left side, and that's going to be a solid base hit into center field. Artie's a 1 to 10. He'll hold up. That's the first hit for the Astros. And Houston has first and second with 1 out. 6. So that'll take care of that. And here comes Gary Wood. Gary Wood's about a 209. No homers and 2 RBIs. Wilbur picking up the knuckleball. Yes, that's a count. That's a foul tip. And that's subject to change, and it does. 1 to 5 from the lefty. 1 to 5, the ground ball short. That looks like a tailor-made double play. Richards to Andrews to May, and that is it. 6-4-3. Wilbur Wood gets out of this jam and ends the inning. So we play 2 here at the Astrodome. We have no score between the White Sox of 71 and the Houston Astros of 81. One hit, right? It's a double play. Okay, we go to the top of the 3rd inning, and Rafael Landrestroi will lead it off for the White Sox. He walked his first time up, and we drop a 6-10 on him. He's a left-handed batter, 6'10". That's going to be an X play to 3rd. So that's going to be Hal. He has to clear 1 to 2 on the 20, and he does. It's a 6, and it's a 7, and no error there. So it's a 5-3 putout. For the White Sox here in the top of the 3rd, Chico Garcia will stand in. He walked and tried to steal, and he got caught. And he goes 1-3 from Nolan Ryan, 1-3. And Nolan Ryan just plucked him and Kiko didn't like it too much. That was a hard fastball. Kiko is now a hit batter. Hit batter, and there's one out. And Kiko's a C. How do I get? What the hell? Let's see. Anyway, alright, so he'll be held. And his right hand batter. So Cesar Cedeno, he doubled his right, excuse me. Again, did those cards stick? Man, where are you? We just got hit. Let's try. I've got my fingers now. Where the fuck did Lee May go? I don't know if I'm doing a Houdini on myself. Where'd he go? Freaking out right now. I gotta be kidding myself right now. Where the hell did he go? Oh my God, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? That's what happens when you work too much. I retired to work. Alright, let's get top of the third, Ryan's up. What did I do here? Out. Richard walked. I hope I don't embarrass myself. Oh my God. I don't know if these guys batted. Let's see. I'm going to the top of the third. I do got Ryan up. Let's see. He walked his first time up. Like that. Oh shit. And then we dropped a 610 on him. 610. He's a left-handed batter, 610. That's going to be an S-plate third. So that's going to be Hal. He has to clear 1-2 on the 20. And he does. It's a 6. And it's a 7. So it's a 5-3 play. No, it's not. I'm using the Astros cards. My God. Well, the White Sox here in the top of the third. Chico Garcia will stand there. He walked and tried to steal, and he got pulled. He goes 1-3. Nolan Ryan 1-3. And when Nolan Ryan just blocked him. Okay, so that's where I. Fastball. Alright, so that's where I made a mistake. Alright, so let's go back to live. Okay, go back live. Alright, so we got to do those rolls over again. So let's take this away. Let's take this away. My God, how did I do that? Okay, Lee Richards going to lead it off, and he rolled a 6-10 on Ryan from the right side. Ground ball X played to short. So the shortstop is Garcia. He has to clear, he's a 320, and he has to clear 4 on the range. So here it is, and he does. Clears the 4, but that's a 12-16, and he is going to make an error, so that's an error as long as we get it right. So that was a 1-3, right? Yeah. 1-3. So that was an E6. And that's one man on, so Richard is on. And that Strout gets a 1-3 from Ryan, and it's tapped to second base. So let's get rid of that. So 1-3 is ground ball, first base C. So Richard will go to second, and he was playing him, so we'll go U3 on that. So there's one out. So okay, so now we're back in order. All right, here comes Carlos May. Left side, he doubled his first time up. What a blunder. But hey, hi Mike, how you doing? Sound streams far away. Can you hear me now? Okay, you got me? Okay. Alright, I made a blunder. The Chicago White Sox was supposed to be up, and I used the Houston Astros cards to bat for the Chicago White Sox, and I had to go back on the replay to readjust everything. So now we have Richard reached on an error by the shortstop, and Strout hit a ground ball first and moved Rich to second. Carlos May is at the plate with one down, and that goes 2-3 from Ryan from the right side. 2-3 is a ground ball, chop it down to third, picked up by Hal. He goes to Landry for 1, and not in time to get May, so that's a fielder's choice, and that would be 5-3. So we got, oh no, there was runner on second. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ground ball. It's been ground ball third. B holds up there, so it's a 5-3. I'm gonna fielder's choice. 5-3. Runner on second. Okay, so 2 outs. And right charge is the batter. He singled his first time up. It's a foul tip. Ryan's pitch goes 3-7 from the right side. Ground ball to second base. It's just going to end the inning. Thank God for that. I never had a more screwed up inning in my entire life playing STRAT-O-MATIC. That'll do it for the White Sox. No runs, no hits. There was an error and 1 man left on. We played 2.5 here at Houston. There was no score in the game. We go to the bottom of the third. An error. Wilbur Wood back on the bump. Takes care of that. No runs. How you feeling, Mike? Everything going good? Okay, Luis Pujols stand in. Batted .239, 1 homer, 14 RBIs. And Wilbur Wood drops a 5-7 on him from right side, 5-7. That's going to be a Wilbur Wood strikeout, and Pujols goes down on strikes. That's Wilbur Wood's second strikeout. Here comes Nolan Ryan. He has a 3 hitting card. Wilbur Wood against Ryan. And he drops a 3-4 on him from the left side. That's chopped down to third base. Melton picks it up, fires across the diamond, and that is 2 down. I just love using my whiteout. Just love it. All right, 2 down, top of the order, land destroy. Rafael grounded out his first time up. So far, so good. Playing more payoff pitch. Yeah, I know you have. Lately, may jump back into Strat. Yeah, I know you have. I think I missed 2 games on you. I gotta go back to your videos. Land destroy, 0 for 1. Wilbur Wood looks in, gets a sign. Goes 1-9. 1-9 from the left side. And that's going to be chopped down to Melton again. And he picks it up, fires across the diamond. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 for the Houston Astros. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the 4th. We got no score. All right, let's see if we can move along here. Bill Melton will lead it off for Chicago White Sox of 1971. Melton is 0 for 1 and lined out his first time up, second base. That's a foul tip. And that goes 3-7 from Ryan. 3-7. Right side, 3-7. Ground ball short, picked up by Garcia. He throws over to Mike Ivie. 1 down. Mike Andrews lined out to short his first time up. And he goes 2-8 from the right side, and that's a split, 1-17, 7 base hit. That's a 13, and that's going to be a base hit for Andrews. You see the 13. Ed Herman will step in. He bats from the left side. He singled his first time up, 1 for 1. 1 out, Nolan Ryan. Ed Herman is looking for that 2 column. And Ryan's pitch and he goes 4 deuce on him from the left side, fly ball to center field. Cedeno moving back a few steps, makes the catch, and that is out number 2. So 2 down. Jay Johnstone will step in. He reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. Johnstone, a left-handed batter. And he goes 6-4 from the left side. 6-4 is an X-play to short. Garcia is a 320. He has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. And he doesn't. It's going to go in for a base hit. Let's check to see if he made an error here. And that's a 10. And there's no error on his chart, so that's a base hit. And the White Sox now have first and second. Base hit, shortstop 3. Shorts, I'm sure it's a 1. Shortstop, he's what is 3? And I drew a 1, yeah, a 1. So we got first and second with 2 outs. And we have Wilbur Wood stepping to the plate. Wilbur Wood, he grounded out to Ryan his first time up, 0 for 1. And the pitch to Wilbur Wood, and I believe he's a righty. Let me write that down, he's a righty. And that is a 6-9 from the right side, ground ball to second base, picked up by Landestroy, throws it over, and that'll do it for the Astros. Here in, the White Sox, here in the 4th, they pick up 2 hits. They do leave 2, and we play 3.5. Here in Houston, White Sox nothing, Astros nothing. Okay, go to the bottom of the 4th. Astros will have Kiko Garcia leading it off. Garcia struck out looking his first time up. And he goes 3 to 6 from the left side, and that's going to be a split 1 to 8 on a triple. That's a 6, and that's hit deep and into the gap between Johnstone and Stroud. It's going to go to the wall, and Garcia has legs, and he's rounding second. He's heading for third, and that's going to be a leadoff triple for the Astros and Kiko Garcia. So that's a triple off Wilbur Wood. And nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nobody out. Wilbur Wood looks in at Ed Herman for Cesar Cedeno. Nobody out. Cedeno flew out the center his first time up. And Wilbur drops a 4-8 on him from the right side. 4-8, 1-2 single. That's a 6. That's going to be lined out right to third base. And Melton was right there. So that's a 5. That's the first out of the inning. Here comes Jose Cruz. Cruz grounded out to third his first time up. Runner on third. Astros threatening. Bobby Howell on deck. And that's going to be a re-roll. And Wilbur Wood drops a 6-11 on him from the left side. 6-11 X-play to right field. This might be deep enough to get him home. All right, so 6-11 to the right fielder. He is a 3E2. So he has to clear a 1 to 6. Let's see if he does, and he does. It's going to be a 13. So he clears the 13 from a 1 to 6 base hit. Let's add it up, 7, 9, and let's check him out. He has a 3, 18, or a 16, and he makes the catch. So let's read the chart on this. For the outfielders. All right, so Stroud cleared a 13, and that's going to be an F2. So the F2 fly out. If there's a runner on third, he scores, and that's a sacrifice fly, and that's all you need to know. Sacrifice 9, and the Astros lead it 1-0. Cruz is a left fielder, 7, the RBI, and the Astros lead it 1-0 with 2 down. And Art Howell stepped into the batter's box. Walked his first time up. And Wilbur Wood drops a 4 deuce on him. From the right side, fly ball to left field. And underneath it is going to be Reichard. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it here in the 4th. But they do pick up 1 on 1 hit. It leaves nobody on. We played 4 here in Houston. It's the Astros 1 and the White Sox nothing. Okay, Lee Richards will lead it off. Richard walked, and he reached on an error his last time up. And that'll count. That's a 1. That goes 5-5, right side, 5-5, and that's a called strike 3, and I believe that's Ryan's first strikeout, and it is. And he gets Richards looking here in the 5th, 1 down. Stroud, left-handed batter. He walked his first time up and reached on an error the second time up. And he drops, Ryan drops a 4-11 on him from the left side. That's going to be lifted to right field, but it's going to be an X play. Wood is a 2 and a 6. So he has to clear 1 through 3 on the 20, which he does. And now the error, ooh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad, 12, 18. And he's going to make a, I got to write it down. That looks like a 3-base error. He drops the ball and he kicks it around. That's Stroud. He's going to go right to third base on an E3. Let me look that up again. Right field. He is a 2 through 6. It was a 12 for an F2. F2 on, let me see, right fielder I said was a 6. And it goes 3, 4, 4, 17, 18, and that's an 18, and so that's a 3-bag error. So that's going to be costly, I think. E9. And Stroud marches all the way to third base with 1 out. And here comes Carlos May now. Well, for Nolan Ryan, bad error out there. May doubled and grounded out to third. Sports 81 Astros. So this game is in advance. Or are you able to do S? The only thing I could do in SADV, Mike, is the Super Advanced fielding charts, the E ratings. Let me see. Yeah, they do have the super advanced E ratings on their cards. They don't have all the other nicks and crannies. The hold on the stealing of the bases. And that's basically it. There's no hold or wild pitches on the 81 set. All pitches, will be an E2. E rating of a 2, E10. So that's how it's working out right now. Playing both sides, the super advanced against the advanced, so to speak. You get a little confused. And this is the first time I ever did this, so anyway, my concentration level, it was on that aspect of it, and I wind up making a mistake using the Astros to bat for the Chicago White Sox. Anyway, we got Carlos May, him back from the right side, and that's a foul tip. With a runner on third, off the right fielder Wood. And Ryan drops a 4-5 on him from the left side, 4-5, and that's going to be a walk. So the White Sox have runners at the corners now. And there is one out, so what are the Astros going to do here? They're going to play back and set up for the double play. Right is 1 for 2, 1 out. Computer game has it. The computer game has it. Let me know if you need any stuff. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. No, I really don't. Actually, on the Mike Ivie card, because he was in the lineup for that day, I strolled down in Baseball Reference and I tried to get Nolan Ryan's the day he pitched. So he gave me a photocopy of the computer game card, and I just made the card itself. So, and that's it. I don't know if you can see it. I'll get it closer. Okay. And I just made the card. And if you need anything from me, you just let me know, okay? Sports time machine, +5 will be his hold. You talking about Ryan's card, +5? Yeah, all right. Thank you. All right, +5. That'll make it a lot easier. What about Pujols, the catcher? So I could do hold. -4. Pitcher. -1, okay. Yeah, that's what I got. I got a -1 too. So +5 for Ryan. -1 for the catcher. Okay. And I don't need the other side because I got it already. So hold. -2/4. Pick. Cat. I got Wood +1. And Cat +2. Okay, good enough. Thank you. All right, where are we? We got first and third. We got one out. Rick Reichard is the batter. Okay. Rich is 1 for 2, grounded out to second base his first time up. Astros are going to play back. 1-0 Houston Astros. And the pitch by Ryan, and he goes, well, it should have Who's on there? May? May is a 16. Anyway, I should have taken. I should have see if he could steal the base. But anyway, it's a 5-6. 5-6 right side, 5-6, and that's going to be a Nolan Ryan strikeout. All of a sudden, he picks up 2 strikeouts here in the 5th, and he gets right hard for the 2nd strikeout. So that's 2 down, and Bill Melton will stand in with 2 away. Melton is 0 for 2. And the pitch from Ryan, it goes 210 from the right side, and that's a hard hit ground ball, a short, picked up by Garcia. He goes a long way and he nails him 6-3, and that's going to do it for the White Sox here in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, they got no hits. They do lead 2 aboard, and we're halfway through. It's the White Sox nothing, and the Houston Astros 1. Let me see, nothing. All right. Wilbur Wood back on the bump, and for the Astros, it's going to be Mike Ivie leading it off. Ivie singled his first time up. He's a right-hand batter. And Wilbur Wood looks in, and the lefty delivers his pitch, and he goes 1-9 on him. 1-9, and he's going to swing and miss. And Mike Ivie goes down on a strikeout. That's number 3 for Wood. Wilbur Wood. Here comes Gary Woods. He made a big blunder out in right field, and it didn't cost him. Ryan gets out of it. He grounded into a double play, so Supply's having a bad day with the bat and with the glove. And Wilbur drops a 2-7 on him. 2-7. All right, Mike, wake up, will you? 2-7 from the left side. Split chance 1-6. That's a 1, and that's going to be a 1-out single for Woods here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So 1 down, he's on. And it's going to be, he's a C. See, this is the problem, because I'm so aggressive with the stealing, and I should have just ordered the computer game. C, I hate looking at all these shots. He's a 1-11. 1-11. Ed Herman's a 3. So that'll be -2. Drops him down to a 9. So I'm not gonna, but I'll hold him anyway. And second baseman a hold too. Luis Pujols struck out his first time up. Luis struck out looking, and Wilbur Wood drops a 6-3 from the right side, and that's going to be lifted to left field. And the left fielder is Richard, and he is a 3-6, so he has to clear 1 through 6 on the 20 for his range. And he does, and let's see, he has an 8-9, and he makes the catch for the second out. So that'll be 2 away, and this will bring up the pitcher. Nolan Ryan grounded out his first time up. I could give you the Superfan Steel ratings if you want. Hold on, Mike. me see, Astros. The ratings. Now, you know what, Mike? I can give you the super ratings against me. No, just leave it for now. I'll just play it this way. Thank you. Then I gotta write everything down. I don't want this to go on the whole night. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. I was gonna order the game, off the computer and just go by that. I have a number of seasons in the computer, but I didn't get the 81 for some reason or another. I'll probably get it in the near future. I'm paying off my opening day bill through PayPal, so once I pay that off, I'll order a few games. Well, thank you anyway. 2 down, and Nolan Ryan's the batter. And Wilbur Wood drops a 5-8 on him. Ryan is a right-hand batter, right? And put that down, yeah, he's a righty. Right-hander on a 5-8, 5-8 X-play to second base. And that's going to be Andrews. He's a 241. He has to clear 1-2 on the 20. And he doesn't. He goes into right field for a base hit. And Nolan Ryan gets a single. And that keeps the inning alive. Who was the second base, right? 4. And that's 9. So Astros keep it alive. And now they got first and second. And it's going to be the top of the order with Rafael Landesturi. And he's a switch hitter batting from the right side. So second baseman will hold there. Landesturi is 0 for 2. Wilbur Wood is trying to get out of a little bit of a problem here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He trails 1-0. And he goes 2-3 on him. 2-3 from the left side is tapped right back to the mound. Wilbur Wood stabs at it, grabs it, throws to first, and that'll get him out of the inning here in the 5th. So no runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on. We played 5, and it's 1-0 Astros. 2 hits. Okay. No runs. We go to the 6th, and Nolan Ryan back on the bump. It's going to be Mike Andrews. Andrews singled his last time up. I got to shut off this heater. I can't believe I got the heater underneath my desk, and I'm still putting it on in the middle of May. Can't stand this weather. Anyway, Ryan looks in, gets signed by Pujols. Mike Andrews, right-hand batter. And he goes 5-10 to the right side. 5-10 is going to be a walk. That's a Nolan Ryan walk. And that's a Chicago White Sox base runner to open up the 6th inning here at the Astrodome. I believe that's 1, 2. 4th walk given up by Ryan. Andrews is at 13. They're going to hold him. Ed Herman is a left-handed batter. And it's going to be Ed Herman, the batter. Ed is 1 for 2, flied out to center his last time up. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-0 Astros. And that's going to be a 3-deuce from the righty, Nolan Ryan, and he walks another batter. So Ryan is going into chaos. Second time he goes walk to walk, walks 2 batters in a row. And here comes Jay Johnstone, and the White Sox are going to take full advantage of this right now. Jay Johnstone singled his last time up. Left-handed batter. Good power. Let's see what he can do here. So Ryan looks in, gets a sign by Pujols, and he goes 2-7 on him on a 3, 2-7 from the right side, 1-5 split double, and that's going to be into the gap, and that's going to knock in 1 run. And Johnstone will go in with a double with second and third, and the Astros now lead it 2-0. And here comes the pitching coach. Gonna have a little talk. So Johnstone is the center fielder. He's an 8, and he's also the 8 batter of the lineup. 8 and 8. So now we got second and third, nobody out. And here comes Wilbur Wood. So the White Sox, what did I say? They tied the game. Okay. So nobody out, second and third. Infield is going to be in. Infield in. And it's going to be Wilbur Wood at the bat. He's 0 for 2. And Ryan drops a 5-4 on him, and he's a righty. 5-4. X-play to center. Cesar Cedeno's a 3-5. He has to clear 1 through 6 on the range, off the 20, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh. Looks like the Astros are falling apart here. What did I say? 8. Cedeno. So I got a 3 and 5. 3 on a 4. It's going to be single 2. So 1 run's in and 2 runs are in. I check the error. 7-10. No error. So it's a single and 2 runs in. So it's a single and 2 more runners in. And that goes to, Wilbur Wood. So it's 9. No, 1, 9. And the White Sox come back with 3 runs off of Ryan right here. Look at the replay again. He gets a 5-4 X-play to center field, and that goes 4, and Cedeno cannot get to it, and it drops in for a base hit to score 2 runs. And here comes Rich Lee. Lee is right-hand batter, second baseman, so Ryan is not in an endurance inning yet. What's going on here? I can give you the supervision. Oh, yeah. So Ryan trying to get out of this. 3 runs in already. And that goes 6-11 from the right side. 6-11 X-play to first base. It's going to be Mike Ivie. He's a 1-2. So he's not going to, he has good range at first. This could be a double play. And let's see, it's a 9. So his error ratings are 14. No error ratings. So let's see. First base. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, first base. He goes 1. It's not going to give it up, so that goes 9 for G1. Yep, it's going to be a double play, so it's going to be a 3-6-3 double play. 3-6-3. And Wilberwood is out a second on 3-6. So that's 2 down. Just what Ryan needed. STRAT-O steps in, left-handed batter. He walked, reached on an error, and reached on an error twice in this game. And he goes 4-6 to the left side. 4-6, going to draw a walk. It's a walk with 2 outs. Carlos May, he walked his last time up. Walked his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Ryan drops a 1-7 on him from the right side, and he walks another batter. So the bullpen is starting to warm up here in Houston. So that's 3. That's the 4th walk in the inning, and that's 6-7 on the day for Ryan. And I don't know how much Chuck Tanner, the manager, could take right now. Chon steps in, struck out his last time up. And he drops a 6-6 on him from the right side, and that's going to be a pull strike 3. And Ryan finally gets out of it. That is strikeout number 3 for Ryan. So the White Sox, what they did here was score 3 runs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 on 2 hits. They leave 2 on. And now they lead it 3-1. We'll be going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Three runs. Oh, God. All right, Wilberwood is working with a 2-run lead. Okay. On 2 hits. 2 hits. So now it's going to be Kiko Garcia. Tripled his last time up. 3-1 the score is. Wilberwood looks in, gets signed by Ed Herman. Drops a 5-8 on him from the right side. X-play at second base. And that's going to be Andrews. He's a 241. He has to clear a 1 and a 2 on the 20. He does. It's a 9. And now we're going to check for the error. 10-11. He boots it. So that's going to be an E4. And the Astros have a runner on first base. All right, so he'll be held. And the left side, okay. All right, so with 2 down, nobody out, and a runner on first base. Cesar Cedeno is the batter. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Bottom of the 6th, 3-1 White Sox. You're watching the 71 Chicago White Sox against the 81 Houston Astros. It's Saturday night at the ballpark. Actually, it's Sunday night at the ballpark. The Astros had a record of 61-49 with a 5.55% winning rate. They finished 3rd in the National League West. That's a foul tip. Cedeno waiting for Wilberwood's pitch, looking to put it into the seats. And he goes 6-10 on him from the right side, 6-10. X-play to shortstop. And the shortstop in this case is Richards, and he is a 468. Ooh. And he has to clear a 1 through 6 on the 20. That will count. It's a 5. So he has to clear Richards, a 1 through 6. It's a 14. He does that. And now he has an 11-12, and he boots the ball. Alright, so I'm going to read the chart anyway. Okay. The shortstop's a 4, and that was a 14, so we go G2. And the G2 on the shortstop, and he's a 68, just to make sure. And I came up with 11, 68. Was it the shortstop or the second baseman? Ah, shit. No, it was the shortstop. Richards. Okay, so you got 4. And that was a 14, so it's a G2, okay. And a 68 on the shortstop. What do I get? 11-12. Okay, I was looking at the second baseman for some reason. Let me see, what was the, it was a 6'10", the shortstop, right, okay, shortstop, 68 and 11, no error, so we go 14 on the 3, G2, with a runner on first, and forced. The batter was safe, runner on first is out, so it's a fielder's choice. So you're out. And it's a 6-4. And you reach on a fielder's choice. So there's a switcheroni, 1 down. One out, Jose Cruz is the batter. Cruz sacrifice fly for an RBI. Oh shit. Pain in the ass. Alright. Alright, so he's 0 for 1. Runner on first. And that goes 6-6, but now we have a... Now, I can't do that with the wild pitch pass ball. Let me see, I can't do it, so we're going to not do it. We're not playing it that way. So screw that. He goes 6-6 on a lefty. 6-6 ground ball to second base with 1 out, and that's going to be ground ball 6-6 lefty, ground ball A. That's going to be a 4-6, 3 double play. 4-6. And the inning is over for the Astros, no runs. They do pick up a White Sox error. And we played 6. They leave 1 man on. We played 6, the White Sox 3, and the Astros 1. We'll go to the 7th. It was a weird inning. Put Ryan back in, or do I want to get rid of him? Let's see, no runs. No runs. Alright, it's coming out for the 7th. It's endurance inning anyway. Let's see, we got a movement here. Alright, so Bill Melton will lead it off here in the 7th inning. The White Sox have a 3-1 lead. 71 White Sox against the 81 Astros. Wilbur Wood against Nolan Ryan. Who's up? White Sox. And the pitch to Melton. It goes 4-8 from the right side, and that's another walk. And I think Chuck Tanner is going to have enough here. That's 8 walks. And that's going to do it for Nolan Ryan. He's coming out. Figured he has the 7th, and he couldn't do it. So let's see who we're going to bring in. 276, 183. Who's up? Let's see. We got a righty, lefty, and a righty. Righty, lefty, righty. Smith, 3. Frank Laporte. Joe Sambito. And Dave Smith. They're going to go with Dave Smith. And Dave Smith's coming into the game. So Dave Smith will take Nolan Ryan's place. Yeah, Smith, S-M-I-T-H. It's a right-handed pitcher. Let's see what Smith did. Comes in at 276. And he went 5 and 3. I don't know how many saves he has because it doesn't show it on the card. That doesn't matter. Alright, so leadoff walk to start the inning. And Mike Andrews is going to greet Dave Smith. Here in the top of the 7th, we got a runner on. Mike, you still there? If you can, just give me Dave Smith's hold. He's a -3. It's fatigue. -3. Okay, thank you, Mike. 3-2. 3-2. All right, so Mike Andrews stands in from the right side. He walked his last time up, and he is 1 for 2. Runner on first base is Bill Melton. And here comes Dave Smith's first pitch. That'll count, subject to move, does not. 6-5 righty, and 6-5 is a fly ball to center field. And that's 1 out. And Melton back to first base. Ed Herman from the left side. Eddie walked his last time up, 1 for 2. That'll count, that's a 6. And that goes 6-9 from the left side, and that's also a fly ball to center field. And Cedeno moves over towards his right, and he makes the catch, 2nd out. So 2 fly ball outs by Dave Smith, and here comes Jay Johnstone, who doubled, 2 RBIs. Johnstone is 2 for 3 in the game. And Dave Smith drops a 3-3 on him from the right side, and that's an upward triangle. And that triangle reads 1 to 15, and that's a 16. What a stab by the second baseman, Landestroy. and he makes the catch for the out. So that'll take care of that. No runs here in the 7th. They do leave a man. And we played with that 7th inning stretch time. The White Sox 3 and the Astros 1. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Artie Howell is standing in. Artie Howell. Nothing there. Art is 0 for 1. He walked and flew out to left field. We go to Wilbur, looks in, gets a sign by Ed Herman. Drops a 5-9 on him from the right side. 5-9, chopped down to third base. Belton picks it going towards his left, throws it across the diamond, and that's the first out here in the 7th. Anyway, Mike Ivie stands in from the right side. Mike struck out his last time up. He's 1 for 2 in the game. And he goes 2-3. 2-3 left side, ground ball again to Melton, right at him, scoops it, throws it, and he nails him 2 down. So 2 quick outs here for Wilbur Wood here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gary Wood stands in, singled his last time up. And that's going to be 410 from the right side, 410 ballpark. Now am I playing that? Hold on, because they don't have those. They don't have those, so we're not going to play. It's a fly ball to left field. Actually, I should have never played the triangle either, because they don't have that on their cards either. Right. And that's going to do it for the Astros here in the 7th. They go down quietly. We played 7, and it's still the White Sox 3 and the Astros 1. All right. And you pick up things. As you're playing these advanced set to super advanced set. Actually, I don't like it, but it is what it is right now. The 81, what do you call gem set doesn't have the Astros in it, so I do have that, but it takes care of that anyway. Okay, so we go to the top of the 8th inning, and Wilbur Wood will lead it off. Here in the 8th, Wilbur singled, and he knocked in an RBI. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI, you should say. And the pitch by Smith goes 4-5. 4-5 right side, and it's a fly ball to center field. And Dave Smith's keeping Cesar Cedeno very busy out in center field. That's the first out. All right, Lee Richards. Lee is 0 for 3 with a walk. And Smith drops a 3-11 on him from the right side. No, 6-11 from the right side. And that's going to be an X play to the pitcher. And Smith's at 219. So let's go to the pitcher's chart. Pitcher's chart. Pitcher's at 2. Alright, so we're gonna 2. 2, he has to clear a 1 to 2 on 20, his range. And he does, it goes G1, and now E-rate is a 19, and let's see what he got. 5. It's going to be a rare play. So G1 rare play. G1. If there's a runner on first, ground ball, starts a double play. No. So there's nobody on base. So batted out. Okay. So Richard. Was it 1? It goes 1 to 3. 2 down. I need a drink. Seltzer water. So it's 2 down. And Stroud, left-hand batter, walked his last time up, reached on base. He has 2 walks, E9, U3, so he's off for 2 with a pair of walks. 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Goes 112 from the right side, 112, and that's hit deep, one way back. Way back, so Daniel going back, 1 hops the wall. And that Stroud, he's a 115, he has a pair of legs, he's surrounding second, he's heading for third, and he's going to go in there standing with a triple. A 2-out triple. Wrong one. 2-out triple. And this will bring up Lee May with 2 outs, runner on third. May has walked twice, doubled, and grounded out. With 2 outs, Dave Smith gave up his first hit. And here comes Dave Smith's pitch to Lee May. And he goes 6-12 on the 13 from the left side. It's bounced right back to Smith on the mound. He picks it up and he fires to first. And another 1-3, so that'll end the inning. And it'll leave a man on third. So we played 7.5 here in Houston. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-out triple. All right, so Wilbur Wood back on the bump here. And we'll go with Luis Pujols. And we're going to have, looks like pinch hitter time. And let me see. What we got? We'll back him up as a catcher. Who's the backup catcher? Ashby. And that's gonna, let me see, power, left side does have the power. Pujols, 1 for 4, you wanna do that? I don't think I wanna do that right now. Andy Ashby, Holmes, they get a man on. We're gonna need a strong power hitter. So, I don't know. Alright, so Luis Pujols is going to grab his bat. There's not going to be a pinch hitter for him yet, but Smith will definitely be pinch hit for. I should have dropped him. Took a guy out. Bad mistake here. Alright, Pujols 0 for 2. And it's a 2-3. From the left side, 2-3, chopped out to third base. Melton has it, and he flies across the diamond for the first out here in the 8th inning. So that's 1 down. And like I said, there's going to be a pinch hitter. And it looks like it's going to be a right-hander for sure. And it's going to be... Ashby, Pittman. All right, it's going to be Ashby. It's going to be the other catcher. Andy Ashby is going to be batting for Ryan Pinchetta. Here, not Ryan, Smith. All right, so this should be 9 Smith. T-H-O-P. Pinchetta. 9. Ashby. Ashby. Pinchetta. Batted 271. That's it. So Andy Ashby will be the pinch hitter with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Robert Wood looks in, gets a sign by Ed Herman. And he delivers, and Ashby goes 6-7. He's a switch hitter, so he's going right. He's 6-7. Ground ball short, picked up by Richards. He fires the first, and that's the second out. 2 away. Swing it back to the top of the order. Rafael Landesroy is 0 for 3. He goes 4-8, and he is a right-handed batter. That's going to be a split 1-2 base hit. 12 line drive to the third baseman. He makes the catch, and the inning is over for the Astros here in the 8th. So again, they go down quietly. No hits, and that'll take care of that. We're going to need a new pitcher. Made the last out, Landesroy. He is the second baseman. So, just in case we tie this game up. New pitcher is going to be leading it off here. Righty. Joe Sambito. Can he beat him up? Frank LaCoy. He has nice strikeouts there. Frank LaCoy will come in. We'll do the honors here. We're going to have a double switch here. Landesroy. Wait a minute. The pitcher's card. Alright, so Ashby is out. And he batted for the pitcher. So, that'll take care of that. We're going to have a double switch, so we need a second baseman. Kiko. Actually, Dickie Dunn plays second base. So, Landesroy is out defensively. And Dickie Dunn. The pitcher is going to go in the number 1 spot, and that's going to be Frank LaCoy. Relief pitcher. He's going to bat number 1, and Dickie Dunn is going to bat 9th. Dunn. And he's going to be the second baseman. Alright, so we go, and the Landesroy's out. The pitcher, Kiko Garcia, Dickie Dunn goes there. He made the last out, so that's correct. Alright, so Frank LaCourte, I think I'm saying his name, LaCourte. I'm going to call him LaCourte right now. And he's taking over for Smith, LaCourte. is a 364 ERA. You won 4 and 2. 4 and 2, and he's a righty. Smith's out. Right-hander. I don't know if you're there, Mike. If you're there, give me Frank LaCourte. His ERA, his hold, if you can. If you're not here, that's okay. Alright, so that's White Sox will be batting. So White Sox up by 2. They come up in the ninth. Rick Reichard will lead it off here in the 9th inning. He is 1 for 4 in the game. That's a foul tip. That'll count, subject to change, and it does, and it goes 3-6. From the right side, 3-6, and that's going to be a leadoff walk here in the 9th inning. So leadoff walk, and Bill Melton is 0 for 3 with a walk. He walked his last time up. And the pitch from the right-hander. And he goes 6-11 on him from the right side. 6-11, X-play to center field. Center fielder stays on Cedeno. He's at 3-5. He has to clear 1 through 6 on the 20 for range. And he does, and it drops in for a base hit. So the White Sox are attacking now again. Let's see. Fielder. Center field. Center field is a 3. And he doesn't clear that, so that's a 3, and that's going to be a 1. And that's going to be a double, 3 bases, and that's going to score a run. So Reichard comes all the way around from first base. He'll score. And what do they say? Double? And that's going to be a double. Melton picks up an RBI. And he's the 5th batter of the inning, of the lineup. And Melton goes into second base with a double. And the White Sox pick up another run. Now lead it 4-1. Nobody out, and Mike Andrews is stand-in. He's batting from the right side. Mike Andrews is 1 for 3 with a walk in this game. Runner on second base. He's going to be held by the second baseman. And McCourt's pitch, it goes 6-12 from the right-hand side. It's tapped out to the mound. McCourt flies to second. Gets 1, and Andrews will reach on the fielder's choice. Oh no, he's not second. What am I talking about? What a joke. 6-11 righty. B, he's in a hole there. So, not a fielder's choice. And that's a double. It's an X double. 8. That scores him, so it's a ground ball. He'll hold with that right. 6-12 to the pitcher. Goes 1 for 3. He freezes him. That second went away. Here comes Ed Herman. On a runner on second. A run in. here in the top of the ninth inning. Time out. All right, runner on second, one out. White Sox just got a run across. They lead it 4-1. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark, but we had to play tonight, Sunday night. We're here in Houston. It's the White Sox 4, Astros 1. It was Wilbur Wood against Nolan Ryan. Ryan got knocked out in the 6th inning when he delivered his 8th walk of the game. And Frank LaCourte's pitch goes 3-9 from the right side. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. That'll move Melton up to third base. And that's going to go out for the second out, 4-3. 2 away. With another runner on third, Jay Johnstone will stand into the batter's box. He's batting from the left side. He's 2 for 4 in the game. And he has 2 RBIs. And the pitch goes 3-7 from the right side, and that's a split 1-4. It's a single. It's a 14 lined out to the first baseman, and the inning is over. So the White Sox do pick up an insurance run on a walk, a leadoff walk by Richard, a double by Melton that Daniel could not get to. He scores all the way from first base, 1 hit, and 1 man left on. We played 8.5 here in Houston. It's the Chicago White Sox of 71-4, and the 81 Astros won. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Wilbur Wood is in endurance inning, number 9. And he's going to face, Steve Smith's out. All right, Kiko Garcia will lead it off here for the Astros in the bottom of the 9th inning. They're down by 3 runs. Kiko reached on an error his last time up. He tripled in the game and scored. And here comes a pitch by Wilbur Wood. He's looking for the complete game here. And he delivers a 5-6 from the right side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. Garcia goes down on strikes. Looks back at the home plate umpire. And that's Wilbur Wood. He hasn't had a strikeout since the 5th inning. So that's number 4 for Wilbur Wood. And here comes Cesar Cedeno. Cesar Cedeno is 0 for 3 in the game. Wilbur Wood, 2 outs away from a complete game. And a win for the Chicago White Sox will put them in the winning bracket. And that's going to be a 3-4 from the lefty. 3-4, chopped down to third base. Bill Melton picks it up, fires across the diamond. That will be the second out. And the White Sox are 1 out away from taking a 4-1 win to the next round. Jose Cruz batting from the left side. He has a sac fly, RBI, and is 0 for 2. Wilbur Wood gets a sign by A. Herman. They're looking to end this on a positive note, and that's a 6-11 from the left side. It's going to be an X play to right field. Stroud is a 3-2, so he has to clear a 1 through 6 in the range off the 20, and it's a 13, and he gets that done. And that's a 10, and let's see if there's any errors, and he's going to make the catch to end the game. And the Chicago White Sox come into Houston and beat them 4-1 here at the Astrodome. 3 up, 3 down. And that is it. No runs. 4, 1. The hits for the Astros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-hitter. Gave up 1 run, but he only gave up 4 hits for the White Sox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. 8 hits. White Sox errors. Let's see, they had an E4 there. 1 error. And Astros errors, I know they had a couple. 1, 2, 2 errors for the Astros. And that is it. There's your line score. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Chicago White Sox of 1971. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the 81 Houston Astros. And that is the way we complete this game. Good game, Mike. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I got to catch up on some of your games. I was very busy with the pizza truck. And I'm going to have some leisure time tomorrow and Tuesday. So I'll grab your games as soon as possible. Thank you for being here, Mike. I appreciate it. Anyway, next week we have tentatively next week it's a triple play. We had Chicago last week against the St. Louis Cardinals, and they beat them 2-1. It was Bob Gibson against Billy Pierce. That was Chicago White Sox of 1955. And we have the 1968 White Sox coming up, and it's going to be Tommy John against Pedro Martinez. Is it Pedro? Yeah, Pedro of the 97 Montreal Expos. So next week it's going to be the 68 Chicago White Sox against the 97 Montreal Expos. Hope you come around for that one. There's a lot of shit going on here. Alright, we're going to slide now all of a sudden. I got a pull-out shelf here. And my magazines are sliding all over the place. Alright. And that's the way this one ends. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the room. I noticed I had 4 or 5 people in here. Let me see what we have now. And I got 4 watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. The more thumbs up I get, the more content we can put up. So that's going to end it. It's 1:45 in the mornings, 1:45. So I'm going to call it a good day. Astros got nothing here. And we'll see you next Saturday night at the ballpark. So long, everybody. Thank you for joining me.